All right, guys, welcome back. I'm Magus. I'm here again with Skis, like we never left, man.
I know, and we're live on the house mic talking to everybody here in Atlanta.
Yeah, so we're going to do something a little different right here. Actually, we just had a pretty cool match. We're going to kind of shoot to it. It's off stream, so this is kind of, it's going to broadcast in-house, but it's also going to be on stream, so it's a pretty interesting one. It's actually going to be Art versus XSK Samurai, East Coast versus West Coast match, and it is one round already, or one match, I should say, for Art. So here we go, we're kind of just slipping in here. All right, Sim versus Ryu, classic match right here. Mikey working on behind that EX. I mean, this is one hit. Again, we're jumping into this match midway, so I have no idea what happened in the match before or anything. Samurai takes this one. He's up one on this new match.
We know how they both play. Arturo, much of the control, Dawson, and XSK Samurai is really good at rushing down, but with solid Shoto play.
Yeah, I mean, XSK is kind of, he's almost like a spiritual successor of John Choi. He's kind of got that same style, very patient. Practiced a lot with him. He's a smart player. He did have a rough match versus Goichi, I think, that he did lose to.
That was a close one. Chasing him down. XSK Samurai, though, not really able to stick to Sabin.
No, Sabin's doing a great job being evasive, moving him to the corner. Here we go. Finally some action by Mikey.
Oh,
another touch combo overhead. Art is out of there, but gets swept. I'm not sure if that was a punish or if he just got caught.
Looked like a punish. He actually seemed to follow the teleport. Drops that combo.
No EX right there. Or super even. Uh-oh, Art. Here we go. And his health overhead.
Oh, he tried to jump back to chicken.
You know it's coming, but it's really hard to deal with.
Just trying to play to the defense. Didn't want to get into the block situation.
Okay, Art with the early offense right there. Spends his EX. So Mikey doesn't have to worry about super too much right here.
He's feeling the momentum.
Jumps out of that mix-up. Gets clapped. And this range is going to be tough for Ryu. He needs to close it in a little more. He needs to start lobbing fireballs, do something. Here we got a knockdown. Alpha counter.
Nice alpha counter against the multi-hitting move. Try to take the momentum back. Found the jump in into the grab.
Mikey does have practice in this match. He does play Champs Sim.
Oh, doesn't want to chance the anti-air on the Tatsu.
Can
back
he
into
super?
The corner, Arturo.
Do you know if he can super after Tatsu? I'm not sure if he can do that in this game.
That I'm not sure. Might be positioning dependent.
Nice, hard one for the anti-air right there. Didn't get anything. Alpha counter, put that back in your mouth.
Really
and
good use of the V reversal.
Super. Is that going to do it? That does it. So 1-1. All right, here we go.
With it.
We got a match. And Ryu just seems like every day people are just having a higher and higher opinion of that character. Everybody, I mean, it was pretty easy to see Sim was going to be good, especially when you have people like Champ and Art behind him.
Yeah.
So, Ryu, everybody was kind of like, I wonder how this guy's going to turn out.
Well, Daigo did lose to Lupe, so.
That neutral jump from Mikey. Neutral jump pretty strong, but Sim has a lot of answers. And Art hitting a lot of buttons at that mid-range.
XSK trying to fish for the limbs, full screen. Does find his way in. Definitely not the place where Sim wants to be, blocking
nice
and
combo
being
by
forced
Mikey.
to defend.
Here we go, in the corner. What's Art got? This is all defense, no teleport shenanigans here. Mikey stands right in the pocket. All right, here we go, teleport. No, he just stays his ground. All right, good job by Art defending, but gets pushed right back into the corner.
That whole sequence, very resolute stuff from XSK. This is a good swing from Arturo.
Nice tech right there. And he gets the knockdown. Art teleports out of there.
Down to the wire, nice activation here.
Ooh.
Perfect positioning for the fireballs. Punishes the slide.
Caught Art's back strong. I'm not sure what that was meant to be, because I doubt that is what he actually wanted.
Yeah, gotta believe. Something to avoid.
Big jumping combo early by Mikey. Backs off. Remember, this is losers, so, this is, Art did lose to Afro Cole.
Right, and XSK, like you said, Goichi.
Yep. Ooh, no jab on that. Teleport. Gets the knockdown. Stamp fierce. Art teleports out of there. Mikey with no read on it.
Art's got the momentum. XSK not afraid to take a guess, take a chance with these jumps.
Man, he's jumping forward on those EXs. That's pretty risky.
Well, he's going to shrug off that anti-air damage. When he hits pay dirt, it's way bigger.
Crouching short pressure EX, keeping that stun bar up there.
Oh! The fadeaway!
Crouch forward hurricane. XSK Samurai takes it over Art. Art, he's done for the tournament.
Young Art is done, and wow, look at that. We quick cut to Arturo.
That's
that's
pretty funny. It's like a time warp.
Yeah, exactly. Damn.
There he is, blown up.
Oh, he didn't even
We got you on the face cam, man. Come on, where are you at?
It's all right, Art. You played very well.
That's That's pretty funny. So that was kind of that already happened.
Young Art, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Thank you for your performance. But XSK Samurai will move on in the losers.
That's right. All right, so now back in reality, back in real time.
Yeah.
What match do we have here?
It's going to be Sonic Fox up against Ray Ray.
All right, two young guys.
The
Fong.
established up-and-comers at this point.
We've seen both of them yesterday a lot. We're going to have a Fong player in Sonic Fox versus Ray Ray's Chun-Li. This should be interesting.
I mean, Sonic Fox, Evo champion, I think 2 times at this point. Injustice.
Ray Ray second place.
MKS, and yeah, Ray Ray second place.
They're both
in a thriller this year.
Right.
They're last year.
They're both, champion materials, so this is going to be a good match.
Yes.
See who's hungry. I know watching Ray Ray play, his Chun-Li is very clean.
Yeah.
Very clean.
Clean, precise, technical. Meanwhile, Sonic Fox is playing that super aggressive Fong, making use of whatever frame advantage he can get, and a lot of tricky mix-ups. And I love his corner traps.
All right, let's see what he's got. I know talking to some Fong players, they say Chun-Li's not a bad matchup, so let's see if that's true.
Gets the pass-through, opens him up.
All right.
Poison on top of poison.
Yep, keep that poison on him at all times. A lot of players say, keep that V skill up. It's really easy to gain V gauge with Fang.
I agree.
So why not use it a bunch? All right, Ray Ray kind of looking a little puzzled about this matchup. I mean, you are going to have that on your side if you're a Fong player, is that not a lot of people play him. Nobody's going to have experience versus that character.
Yeah. Don't want to try to press buttons after that special stance and the kick. Ray Ray's got to be learning this on the fly.
All right, looks like Sonic Fox is going to take that one.
He favors that sweep quite a bit early on in the round.
I think most Fongs are going to go for that. Just sweep, activate, hit, confirm.
Even early on in the round, he'll throw it quite a bit, but the punishes aren't going to be huge.
With Chun, they're pretty decent. I don't know if Ray Ray's accustomed to them, but I mean, you could do some pretty solid damage.
Well, he might just be testing the waters. Close range EX, jump in, maintains the stun.
And the poison ticking during all this punish right here. Oh no, I believe you get a back fierce on punish on that, so that's something Ray Ray's got to look for. A perfect with Fong versus Chun. Ray Ray's shaking his head like, I don't know what the hell's going on.
It looked clear that he has very little experience in the matchup, just in some of the places where he was trying to challenge.
All right. Round 1. There's some things that are pretty crucial in this matchup. So when that cloud comes down, if you don't have EX meter as a Chun-Li player, it actually is really frustrating to deal with. And I think that goes true with a lot of characters who don't have fireballs or some normal that just kind of goes over it and hits them. Like you can just see right now that's a wall for Ray Ray to deal with. Good scoop by Ray Ray. Follows behind that Kikoken. Oh, the V skill. Almost as a whiff punish.
It was like he knew that slide was going to come out there. That was the range he was playing around, but he does get opened up again by the fireball cross-up, and this is where Sonic Fox really shines.
In the corner, like you were saying, let's see what he's got.
Once he gets that EX poison out. Nice rally from Ray Ray, crouch strong activate.
Yep, Ray Ray's got his setups all hammered out. That's one thing he was talking about. He really sat down for a couple hours and got all our Oki setups, all our wake-up games. You can see him right here. Nice cut short right there by Sonic Fox. He knows that forward roundhouse, that's not a plus range move.
Oh, the fadeaway stand roundhouse, big damage.
Oh, cancels it into the EX run, and then just be some air-to-air right there with the jump roundhouse. Was that jump medium
pressure?
Kick?
Jump medium kick, and it was beautiful pressure. All the way out of the corner, used that EX up fireball to make his way out.
And this is winners, so if anybody does lose here, or whoever loses gets sent to losers, they're not out. So we are running every single winners match on stream. Nice crouch strong. That crouch medium punch by Fang is so good versus Chun-Li. It actually beats her crouching medium kick, which is one of the rare normals that does that in this game.
Ray's got to catch on. And some of these close range fireballs, they're being let out uncovered, and he can press buttons at them if he's wise.
Yeah, and you can see a little bit of the...
Oh, misses his tiger knee legs.
The fact that Ray Ray not used to this match, he didn't go for a meaty throw versus Fang when his stun was really high.
Yeah. That's his only reversal, is throwable.
Exactly. All right, cancels an EX Fireball. No cancel on the EX Fireball. Sam Fierce gets the hit. Sonic Fox.
Wow, that was fast.
4 straight? I don't know. That was quick.
I believe it was. It just not enough time for Ray Ray to learn the match. We saw him starting to try more to challenge with the 3-frame jabs, try to bait more of Sonic Fox's style, but just so much aggression didn't give him a chance.
And, I mean, when a character doesn't have a 3-framer, like Chun-Li has a lot of things she could do to kind of take advantage of that.
Right.
But you have to get a knockdown. You kind of have to work already in the neutral. And again, like I said, a lot of Fong players I talk to, they say, nah, Chun-Li's not really an issue. There's other characters where Cammy and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty interesting. That's we have 2 or 3 Fongs in 2 in winners, I think. if I
Sonic
remember right.
Fox and Sweet Daddy Goodlove.
But I think he's in losers.
He might be in losers.
Yeah.
The other
Shen
guy was Shen.
Yeah. If he's in winners, I'm not sure. But
do you think that is Fong his only character?
No,
I would
no,
be very surprised.
No, he plays other characters.
Okay. There was one other Fong player, Dunce, D-U-N-C. Not sure if he made it all the way through the top 128.
Pretty rare character. Actually, I think the only character with less representation is Zangief. And there was only one in winners, which was Godir from NorCal. And then one in losers. If to my, this is as far as I know, there may have been other geefs, but there's only 2. There might have been like the only 2 geefs in the tournament for all I know, but that's pretty crazy.
Wow. So Snake Eyes didn't make it out?
Yep.
Not at all?
So Defeely said, what did he just say right there? They're all mapping throw buttons? Is that what they're doing? Going for like crouch medium kick option selects, like old school Street Fighter.
I think it's the throw tech block and maybe it's the throw tech block jump OS.
But you don't need a button for that. You just hold up and then hold up back after 3 frames and tap throw.
I think they're just making it easier to tech with. I remember him talking about this, and the input was like light punch plus or light plus the grab. So it is an OS, like you're saying.
All right.
Not sure of exactly what it is. But
so we got a Japan on Japan match right here. Mago, of course, playing Corinne versus Bonchan's Ryu.
Wow, that's kind of an unlucky draw for these guys.
It's going to happen. I mean, we've had some New York versus New York already.
Yeah,
and we've had some NorCal versus NorCal. Like, it's going to happen. Once you get to the winner side of, of the bracket, the 64 best players, like, it's just going to happen. You got to deal with it.
As Valle says, that's when you play your friends. Mago finding the read on the jump in.
Yep. Corner's normal is going to be great in this matchup. It's going to be tough for Ryu.
Stun mount so quickly.
Oh, he went for that jab reset. Dropped it, though. Yeah, that's only the second jab in her rapid-fire jab juggles, which is... Who knows?
Oh, that's
really
weird.
Strange. Yeah, it's like it has to be a glitch or something. But either way, it makes for nice resets. Look at that damage on that. And now he's got him in a corner. Dashes in, trying to keep the pressure on him.
Comeback opportunity could not maintain the stun.
Yep, that stand roundhouse will keep you in check. You can tell, too, when somebody's hitting a lot of buttons and you're just like, you need to calm down. Hit your roundhouse. With most characters, that works. Alright, no neutral jump on those fireballs. Just content to block them. Good sweep right there. Here we go. Again with the sweep.
This is another. He's feeling it now.
Yeah, Mago's pressure's great. Look at this. Whoa, interrupted right there.
Yeah, that dash is definitely hittable.
Is it? Okay, so if you do like crouching medium punch and a dash shoulder, you can interrupt that?
Yeah.
Nice EX Tenko.
Depends on which strength, I believe. But generally speaking, yes. It's kind of one of those things you want to slip through.
Yeah, it's pretty risky, but I mean, if you know it's coming, why not? Good scoop by Bonchan right there. Stand fierce, keep him in check. I like how he did it at that distance, too. Waited a little, make sure there was no reversal. Mago finally said, I had enough of this, I'm going to go in. Maybe he gets punished for trying. Just stand roundhouse. 2 sweeps.
Double.
He wants that activate. Here it comes. Activate. Yep. Charges it. Just enough to scare him, but not all the way. All right. 1-1. Pretty good match so far. Clean Street Fighter.
Yeah, that was a really clean sequence. Each player trying to bait out a mistake, but just dancing out of range for a solid whiff punish.
Yeah, I really feel like Corinne has like every answer to this fight.
Yeah.
And I mean, Ryu obviously does. I don't think there's any fight he's not like equipped to win, but I think Corinne could do a really good job in this. Punish. Yep. Ooh, I'm not sure if that was. Here we go. Anything? Nope. Goes for that EX Tenko, but the timing's really weird and it's spacing dependent. Sweep, dashes up, nothing. Tries to bait a reversal.
Bonchan is getting the opportunity to feel comfortable whipping a lot of buttons though against Mago in his face.
Oh wow, he gets the dash up. Boom. And super, is that going to do it? It might. Scaling is kind of high right here.
I think it's...
It always does so much damage though. Yeah, who are we kidding?
I don't want to...
Oh, a pixel. Okay, hey, this is possible. Anything's possible.
That pixel is not even on screen, Magus.
There's nothing there, but Chip does not kill. And he does not have super, and he won't have super. So here we go.
He can breathe easy, but the Abare crouch jab.
Very important that you kill your opponent in this game because of that fact that you can't get chipped. It's scary. I mean, you think about it, right? Like, it's even in other games too. You think about it. You have no health. It doesn't really matter because you're just saying to yourself, it's just one hit, right? It doesn't matter if I had a third of my life or not. It's whoever gets the next hit right here.
Yeah, we call that that one pixel play. Something you got to tap into your inner self. Crush counter from Mago. Strong pressure here in this round.
A lot of people are gonna have. Oh my God! Look at this.
Look just like the first round.
A lot of people are going to have crush counter sweep setup, so when you get swept...
There's a reset.
Yeah, exactly. He was going for it. Overhead, good block, no punish. It is -4 or something like that, so he can try something. Most of the time, you just kind of want to take the pressure afterwards, though. But yeah, like I was saying, you get a lot of crush counter sweeps, have a setup ready. Because that's like your Street Fighter 4 opportunity, like your hard knockdown, do something crazy.
Definitely. You've earned your opportunity for set play at that point.
And Corinne's sweep is probably one of the best in the game, so there you go. He goes for that standing roundhouse. See, this is really good. That's like anti-fireball right there.
Exactly.
You stand roundhouse, trying to crush counter the startup of a fireball.
He's trying to stuff it, but he's got to get that spacing correct.
Yep, good combo right here. EX. EX. Nice. The
double to do
damage
it.
is insane that she gets at mid-range. That's why she's so dangerous in the right hands. Like, if you have a player whose footsies are just, you know, really strong, as you see from Mago and Justin, that they play a character like Corinne, and it's like, don't get touched.
Yeah.
You know, and you can't. It just does like 50% out of nowhere, which is crazy.
Justin Wong with the classic Justin Wong sweeps, landing those left and right. Mago, just so much aggression and sticking those pokes in your face.
Yeah, he played great. So actually, Bonchan's going to be in losers. Mago moves on. I mean, everybody's a liability in this tournament, right? Nobody's safe.
Nobody is safe. At this point, I mean, look at all of the players that we're seeing come up. There's almost no players that we haven't heard of, and the ones that we haven't, when we see them play, we're impressed.
Yeah, I haven't talked to one player today who is feeling confident enough to say, like, oh yeah, they're bulletproof, they're ready to win this. I mean, Champ says he wants to win, and, you know, he feels like he's going to win it, but, you know, he also understands that the game is too young to be that confident and stupid, you know.
How can you be when you're coming into a stacked 128-man tournament of people that they just won a number of matches yesterday? Everybody coming in at this point has got a little bit of momentum behind them. You know, they're going to be riding high.
So Chris T versus Champ. Both of them have been playing really well today. Both said they had a lot of casuals with the Japanese and felt confident about that too. So
yeah, I heard Chris T
he
ran sets and beat almost everybody.
And he defeated Fudo earlier today, so he's in there. And I think he's got a good draw here too, because Champ, you know, most sim players will tell you they don't really like facing Kens. Ken can do a lot of weird things to make it tough. He put a lot of pressure on his awesome, so we'll see. You know, Chris T being one of the best Kens on the planet right now.
He's got limbs and fireballs to long enough limbs and fireballs to challenge Dhalsim's limbs. He can alter the trajectory of his jump-ins.
Yeah, I think that's important.
And he's just like the rush-down Shoto that can stick to Dhalsim.
And he has, I mean, not all characters have this, but he has that kind of, that random factor where, like, if your chips are down and you just need to, like, start doing weird stuff to get a knockdown or do some damage, like, he has that. Like, you could do in neutral, like, raw hurricanes, you know, and stuff like that just to see if your opponent's ready for it. And I know as a sim player, those are the type of things you hate. You know, not that I'm a sim player, but I know sim players hate that.
Yeah, you want to be able to stay in control. This
exactly.
is the character that can, like, slap you from
that
everywhere.
Control. If you don't have it and your opponent's acting crazy, it's extremely hard to fight that. He thought about it for a second.
Yeah,
he thought about Nash.
That's who he played? I thought it was... Yeah, it was Nash.
He does play Nash. Yes, Nash is really good, but obviously it's no, you know, it's no Dalsum.
Yeah. I mean, this is his character all day, through and through.
He played, I mean, in the betas and up to the release of the game, he played a ton of Nash, though, so he does know that character. Stand fierce on the get. There's that standing medium punch.
Establishing early a lot of buttons, making it tough for Chris T to get in there.
Yeah, Chris T actually just kind of walked in, though. Like, he just walked in, got in range of his roundhouse. Yeah. Now he's out.
The roundhouse pushes him forward a little bit, too. That's what we're talking about. He's got the limbs to challenge and whip punish.
That sweep was really good. It was on reaction to Stand Fierce.
Yeah, beautiful stuff.
All right.
You know he's trained up.
And that float's going to be really good. Really good anti-fireball move. Stand medium trades with the fireball. Chris T, damage time.
Nice read on that jump. Corner push. Backs off to bait the reversal. Champ doesn't fight.
Yeah, Ken was looking for a throw. Didn't get it. And there's the ridiculous hitbox on that EX fireball. Nice jab to contest whatever was going on right there. Still anybody's game. Gets the hit. Too far to confirm. Again goes with the EX dive kick. Or the EX Tasso, I should say.
He's so strong in these defensive situations. He knows exactly when to hit that jab.
Yeah, next hit wins on this. Ooh, that jump back jab by Champ.
Filipino Champ, such strong defense.
Yeah, definitely one of the best defensive players in the States, for sure.
It's crazy because he might be the best offensive Dhalsim as well.
Yeah, I think just naturally you need defense as a sim player. You don't have a lot of options, and you can get mauled really quickly. He's moving into the corner. He's got to find a way out here. I'm surprised he didn't slide that jump in. Usually that's your go-to when you're in a corner as Dhalsim. You're waiting for somebody to jump.
Yeah, Champ looks for it quite a bit.
Nice drill right there. Trades. Good throw tech. That roundhouse looking for a crush counter. Activate. Gonna teleport out of there. Wow, he doesn't teleport out of there. That was sneaky.
Yeah, it was tricky, but he ended up back into the same position.
Yeah, but he's winning in that position, so it's okay. Chris T really hasn't capitalized on having him in the corner. Champ float? Yeah, he floats, but Chris T knew that was coming.
This is what you were talking about, him starting to try to just take some risk, get things crazy.
Yeah, he could do that, exactly. Like, if stuff's not working, he could just start throwing Tatsies out,
But
start dashing.
Champ's staying so patient.
Big punish right there on the slide.
Chris T earning these hits.
Champ has a trigger, 2 overheads by Chris T. Takes it, man. You know, that was pretty smart because I'm betting Champ was looking for a area to be reversal right there.
He was looking for a grab. One of those he went for a backdash and got countered out of it.
All right, there you go. Fireball, teleports in, gets hit out of it, cancels his feet, skill. Yeah, it was off the mark a little. Stun is in play now. Another throw, next hit can dizzy him. Goes for the overhead, fakes with the overhead, goes low. Oh, Chris T, that was a huge round.
High level stuff, giving respect to the reactions, so he set him up.
Yeah, and again, this is the match that Champ really did not want. You know, he probably didn't want to fight a Mika, he didn't want to fight a Ken. It's, but, you know, again, top 64 of the winners, you know, of the 128, and you're going to get everything you don't want.
Chris T is on fire this weekend, though, man. He's playing so clean.
Yeah, no pun intended. He's looking like one of the better players today.
And it's more than just being clean and technical. It is, like you said, in some matches, in some situations, you do have to dirty things up. You gotta play a little bit ugly. But he's getting the best of those exchanges, putting that damage on Champ, and he does force the switch.
I don't know about that, but you know, I feel like Semiz that's his character. You know, that's his man's. But he's going with Nash wants to make the matchup better as opposed to trying to win it with Sim. We'll see if it pays off.
Didn't feel comfortable working so hard to get the damage, and then Ken is all of a sudden in your face.
Yeah, it's tough, man. I mean, think about it. As a sim player, you're trying to keep him out. He gets in once, and then it's like a match over type deal.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to play those type of matchups. This one's a lot more stable, even though he might not be as efficient with Nash. It's a little more Street Fighter, crouching strong, keeps him back. Again, Ken's Fireball is not going to be that good at zoning, so punish right there. Yep. Good job. Yeah, you can tell this match already looks more like a Street Fighter match.
Yeah.
Unless like Ken getting in there and bullying his way in and doing huge damage. So.
Champ just looking much more comfortable, just being able to move.
Yep. Don't be so intimidated by that EX Tatsu. As you saw right there, you can't anti-air it with most normals that work as anti-airs. So it's not like Cammy's where you hit a button and just get blown up. It definitely has a giant hurt box on it. Gets out of there, and again just beats it. Punish on the sweep. Looks like Ken's going to be getting his V-trigger pretty soon. He does have it now. Champ does not have his. He wasted one on a V-reversal. Ooh, does not get the combo.
Ah, that was counter hit too.
Yeah, and he went for that standing fierce, just didn't connect though. Nice throw bait right there, and does it. Look at that damage on that. Ken's damage is crazy too.
I think a lot of that is because of the switch. Champ with Dhalsim, the defense was immaculate, but that time he bit on the throw bait.
Right. The throw game in this is just, it's so scary.
It is
especially with
everything.
Ken. It really is nasty. I mean, look at the stun already. Nice punish on that, the roundhouse right there. Wow, the walk up.
Scouting the V reversal, so he walks up and gives him the throw.
Right, you can tell. I mean, that's a really good thing to notice there. When a player's stunned, is that going to do it? Yep, wow.
Chris T.
Chris T is just looking super clean right now.
Yeah, he is slicing through these brackets.
Dang, I did not expect that. I mean, Champ, probably one of my favorites to win this, and Chris T just smoked him right there.
Street Fighter 4 players, they are here.
Some of them. Some of them. Yeah.
At least one of them right now.
Yeah.
Chris T is looking really hot right now.
So we're going to actually have a West Coast versus East Coast match, it looks like.
The classic. That's what we like. That's what we like to see.
It's going to be K-Brad versus Mikey? Is that? No. Sorry, a deal? All right, but again, guys, Capcom Pro Tour. If you want to follow them at Street Fighter, their YouTube is Street Fighter, and of course Facebook Street Fighter is also the Capcom Fighters, Twitter and Twitch and YouTube. So follow all those, support the Pro Tour, and and hopefully a lot of cool stuff to happen in the future.
Yeah, and check out on Twitter at ATL Final Round. They've been tweeting a lot of cool pictures and updates from the events, a lot of personal things. And use the hashtag CPT2016 to get your tweet possibly featured on stream and interact with everybody that's running the stream. Let them know what you think.
Okay. So we had one NorCal guy down, but not out, and we're going to have another one up. Newly acquired NorCal player, Four-Woode.
I did not realize.
Yeah, he actually plays with Champ and all the guys, so he's really strong. His Ryu, very solid, slow, methodical, could also rush down. He was a a Akuma player in SF4? I think a Ryu, Akuma, he played them all.
Man, K-Brad's looked pretty good this weekend.
Yeah, K-Brad has looked good. He beat a lot of people that I don't know, I just wouldn't expect him to beat because, he was kind of in limbo learning the game and stuff, and was coming from where a lot of players were already good, and he was still like, I don't know if I'm vibing with the game yet, and then just decided, okay, you know what? Like, if I'm going to get good at this game and play it, I'm going to get good at this game.
Yeah.
And he just sat down, drilled it all out, and here he is in winners versus Four-Woode.
Nice.
So it's pretty sick. I mean, I really like watching him play in Street Fighter 4, so I'm glad that, he's up and playing this game. Four-Woode, though. That's going to be a tough one to get through.
Yeah, we know that he's a very technical player as well. K-Brad is the kind of guy that here and there he will kind of get away with some things. We'll see how
nice V skill right there.
That was a read.
That was a read. It was at a strange. Oh, look at the stun. Really quickly. That V skill from Cammy is just so threatening, and the fact that they made it auto correct sides when it switches over you. Yeah, I like it too, because otherwise it was useless. So I'm glad they did something with it. All right, quick round for K-Brad. Yeah, he's looking dangerous. He doesn't want to play around. He's like, all right, sat down, play, stun, let's go.
Really feels like how Cammy's supposed to operate, quick and efficient.
Yeah, and I like how he's whipping dive kicks too. Look at that punish. K-Brad is on fire right now.
Right, that was a huge whiff punish, standing fierce and was special.
Look at that trade too. Traded on the anti-air and still got the dash under because he wanted to keep that corner pressure. Stand fierce from Four-Woode. Nope, gets stuffed on the follow-up. He's Four-Woode's got a lot of kind of parry tricks too, so be on the as he gets stuffed for a parry, but he's got a lot of tricks. I promise you.
He was going for it.
K-Brad's got this. Oh, he actually probably should have just wasted that on Super, not
I agree.
on EX, but because now Four-Woode actually has a chance. Yep, is that gonna do it?
I don't know.
Very close.
Not quite.
Both have V-trigger. Look at the aggression right there. Oh, this is tough. Any player next hit wins. K-Brad sitting back, not hitting the air. Four-Woode not throwing any fireballs, looking for something. Both of them have V-trigger. 45 seconds.
Chance to one fireball. K-Brad still with a slight life lead. 40 seconds.
Both worried about the next poke. Oh, K-Brad takes it. That's a big round to win.
It's a counter hit. Four-Woode tried to react just a little bit late.
A little late on the dash. Dashes are quick in this game. We've said it a million times.
This is the first win.
So K-Brad looking pretty strong. I liked his use of V skill, a lot of pressure. I liked how he used dive kicks to advance. Didn't necessarily walk and dash. He was hoping. It's also a good anti-dash tool if you start whipping mid-screen dive kicks. You can get punished for them, but if you do them at the right range, it stops a lot of nonsense. All right, good throw right there. Techs. Always scary to tech versus Cammy. Got a corner though. What's Four-Woode got? This is his time to shine. Stand roundhouse. Drop combo. Big punish right here. Stand fierce. That's okay. No punish. All right, Four-Woode worked out of the corner right there. K-Brad's defense a little suspect.
Yeah, much more comfortable round once Four-Woode was able to start working offense.
Yeah, I think K-Brad's gonna definitely want to be in the offense from here. I think his Street Fighter 5 defense is not there yet.
Yeah.
Obviously it's Cammy, so he knows how to play Cammy, but everybody's still a little suspect on defense, to be honest.
I agree. It takes time for that to develop.
K-Brad's stalking Four-Woode. Walking back, throwing fireballs, big jump in punish. sits back. Oh, nice.
Great reaction.
Yeah, that's so hard to do.
Oh, the fadeaway.
And the dizzy.
stun.
K-Red. Cammy is a problem, huh?
She is a problem.
I mean, we said
She's
this
an
yesterday.
assassin.
We said this yesterday, like, all the Cammies were doing well. Almost all the Cammies were doing well. And, you know, I can't say that about every character, but Cammies were doing really well this tournament.
Punish.
Back strong.
I think that maybe part of the reason is that she is pretty linear. She feels a little more fleshed out than most characters, but I mean, guys like K-Brad are really looking impressive.
Yeah, I think she's simple to pick up and easy to kind of hit a high level with. So yeah, that's probably has something to do with it.
And look at him, he's opening up the faucet on that shimmy just a little bit more. Four-Woode did not bite that time though. Nice defensive play.
You see Four-Woode's kind of picking up the pace right here. He knows that the methodical play isn't working out. He's kind of putting on the aggression now.
K-Brad looking for V-trigger and he finds it off the crouch MK.
I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
No, and it's not going to kill, but I'm not sure if he could have gotten.
Oh,
that'll do it though.
That'll do it. He had the setup available. He knew where he was going after that. K-Brad.
K-Brad really unpredictable.
Moving on.
Good job from K-Brad. That is winners again though, guys. So none of these guys are going home. This is just going to kind of put them into the losers bracket. So there you go. And Knuckle Dew updating us. Bonchan just got eliminated by Fudo. So Mika moves on. Ryu eliminated. There you go.
I mean, Fudo has looked incredible.
Yeah, he's looked pretty good. He lost to Chris T, but besides that, he's, you know, pretty scary Mika. Pretty slow. He plays pretty methodical and pretty slow as opposed to some of the Mikas we've seen around here. Some of the East Coast Mikas and, you know, like Fubar Ducks Mikas that they've been way more crazy. So, yeah, I don't know.
That's the style that Fudo is as a player, so it is really interesting to see what he brings to Mika. Like you said, he did lose to Chris T, who has also looked incredible this weekend, so no shame there, but I'm really impressed with Fudo's Mika. He doesn't take too many risks, and when he puts out buttons, they're from safe ranges, and they often just work out. Yeah,
you got to wonder if that's the right character to play that way, though, you know?
Yeah, in the long term, I do question that.
Right.
I question whether that merger is really the best choice. That's why it's so interesting to me, and that's why I want to see where he goes with it.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, coming from such a controlling character like Fei Long, who has something in every position, to a character like Mika, who is really hamstrung in certain positions and has to work to keep things in her favor, I think is like a real departure. But it's Fudo, man. That guy is one of the best players ever. SBO champion, Evo champion. You know.
I mean, his skills will carry him on any character he plays, so it doesn't, you know, the character doesn't matter so much as him as a player, but we'll see. We'll see if he sticks with it or what happens.
Yeah.
Either way, we got a classic matchup here, right?
Yes.
Mirror match, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right. Mr. Street Fighter.
Yep.
He'll probably play Ryu, although he does have the Rashid. Tokido looking incredible with the Ryu.
This is such a great match right here. One of the greatest American Street Fighter players of all time. One of the greatest Japanese Street Fighter players of all time.
We're going to take it back to 7-Eleven right here.
Yeah, it really does feel like it. You know, right in the laundry mat. Let's go. You know, put your quarter up. This is one of those matches where you put your quarter up and the guy loses and then they don't get off and you're just like, all right, I'll just watch.
Yeah, you chill out, wait for your prey.
Yeah.
Scope out the comp.
Round one. Fight.
All right, Alex Valle gonna be those classic colors, Tokido and the dark colors. Here we go. Let's see who's got the better fireball game, better footsies. Just clean Street Fighter play right here. Forward Fierce from Tokido. There's a mind game you can start playing after that. A lot of -2 mind games in Street Fighter 5, so get ready for stuff like that down the road. Good fireballs from Alex. There's a parry right there. Alex loves that parry. Nice crush counter. What's he got? Bunch of dashes. Really didn't like his position, so he fixed it. Oh, got a forward fierce right there. Looked like maybe it was a short Yukin, or maybe you're trying another fireball. Whoa. Okay, a little spaghetti right here, but let's get it together.
Gotta pick it up. Pick up that damage off the table.
All right, now that they're both Denjin mode, this is like ST. This gotta feel like they're fighting, you know, like they're playing ST with those fireballs.
It is weird.
Okay, back to Street Fighter 5. And Tokido sitting on a super, which is pretty crucial because if this gets down to chip area, he's gonna have that advantage.
Yeah.
So Alex is really gonna. Ooh, and that's gonna do it. Good confirm.
Just take the hit and take it.
Yep. Look pretty even though. It's gonna be an interesting match.
Round two.
And if anybody saw Tokido in the team tournament, you know, there's no fooling around with him. A lot of fireballs from Tokido. Alex on the defensive. And this is going to happen, kind of like the flow of how fireballs happen. One player's going to get the edge early and then kind of get, oh, big punish right there. No crush counter though. All right, crush counter sweep. Again, Alex uses that time to dash 3 or 4 times. Tokido scouts that fireball.
All right, some real good old-fashioned Shoto mirror stuff.
Yep.
Player's not afraid to throw out a sweep. D-trigger. Both of that here.
Yeah, Alex's defense was really good right there. All right, he's still got a chance. Almost all the way. It's really hard to actually charge it all the way. Oh, the jump in. Tokido takes that match. Alex nods in approval.
You win.
When was the last time these guys played? I can't even remember. I still remember that classic match that Daigo and Alex had at I want to say SoCal Regionals or something. It was just such a good match.
Oh, in Street Fighter 4?
Yeah, in Street Fighter 4.
They've had so many classic
No, of course
matchups,
they
right?
have. Of course they have. Yeah. There was just one specifically. There was
Yeah,
like,
I think you're right. I do remember exactly. It was James Chen and Ultra Dave, the commentator.
yeah, and it was like one of the best Street Fighter matches I've ever watched.
Crush counter, big link from Tokido.
Yeah, huge damage right there. Oh, that's gonna hurt too. Stun. Alex Valle put into a corner. Tokido.
He's seeing the bluebirds.
Yep. Again, I'm not sure what he's doing on wake up here, but it's getting beat out. He could be throwing early, he could be trying wake up jab. There's a lot of things. You know, we've been talking about wake up jabs and how sometimes they're effective, but I think it's going to get cleared out eventually because of stuff like that.
Once you get that good meaty timing down, that's going to be a thing of the past.
Right. Nice standing strong pressure. That button is amazing. The hitbox on it is huge. Big punish right here. Okay, I guess Ryu gets more damage than if he doesn't do a crush counter combo, because that's what I'm noticing they're doing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's because Roundhouse doesn't hit crouches or what, but Ryu's seem to opt to not use crush counter combos. All 50. Good sweep by Alex. This round he's looked a lot more in control. Is it too little, too late? Nice fireball. He's got another, or he's got a V-trigger. Let's see how he uses it. Ooh, this is scary now. Tokido, he's been using his meter really well, so... Oh, there it is. Nice.
Alex doing a great job of turning the match into his favor by increasing the pacing a little bit, making things a little sloppy. He's the more feeling player of the two. Tokido, a little more technical.
Tokido likes to sit on his meter. Alex likes to use those EXs. That's another style difference too. Good overhead. Again, you know, when you hear Daigo talk about it, it's about saving meter and stuff like that for those last rounds. There we go. Look at the damage. This game's damage is just
right.
It's so crazy. You just die so quick in this game.
Finishes him with a perfect sick round from Tokido.
You win.
Just slowly winding down this winner's bracket of 64 players. Looks like, who do we got next?
Sonic, Fox, and Julio.
Again, 2 young guys.
Yeah.
He just went through Ray. Now he's got Julio to deal with. NorCal player, young guy.
Yeah, another, these really strong California players, like you said. He's NorCal, Chris T was SoCal, but those guys were hanging out together this weekend, I think training up a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. They definitely exchange information. Him, Brent, and Chris all exchange Ken information. And if you're new to watching Street Fighter or what's going on, Sonic Fox is actually a Mortal Kombat player. Plays a lot of games, actually. He's a champion in Mortal Kombat, I believe.
He's a champion in many games.
In many games, yeah.
But,
DOA.
he is the champion of MK right now.
Yeah, and Julio's actually a Third Strike player. He's a young player. He's a die-hard young player.
Oh, I didn't realize he was from Third Strike.
Yeah, he was. I mean, he's so young you wouldn't think so, but he actually he was really good at that game.
Yeah.
He was insanely good.
Right.
And he was a die-hard Yun player, so he's probably a little sad that there was no Yun in this game, but I'm glad he even picked it up, because he didn't even play Street Fighter 4 because there was no Yun in it, until Yun was released.
Really? He was that guy?
No, he was that guy. He's like,
cool.
I don't really want to
respect
play
that.
it. There's no Yun. So that's why I was surprised when he picked up 5. So I was like, oh, he's actually put that aside now and just wants to play Street Fighter.
He ponied up because I heard them talking about that, and he says, I picked Ken, I picked Ken on my own, and you should be impressed, right? I'm not playing Street Fighter, guys.
Right.
It's going to be hard to play Street Fighter against Sonic Fox, the Sonic Fong.
I think Ken could do pretty good in this fight, though.
Oh, yeah, I think it's actually in his favor, but Sonic Fox makes these fights look a little bit different.
We'll see what he could do. This is winner's bracket. Always surprised to see Sonic Fox progressing in Street Fighter tournaments. Never really expected him to play this game.
He's just such a good player all around, and he's bringing something a little bit different to the table right now.
Big jump in right away. Poison. health ticking down. Anytime you see Ken with that bluish glow, he's taking damage over time. Good pressure from Julio right there, moving to the corner. Just went with his heart right there on that DP, but there was nothing there. And Sonic Fox makes him pay. Puts the cloud in front of him, baits the throw. Big damage. Stun is now an issue. Wow. Where does the stun come from in Fang? I always see him stun characters. I'm like, where is he? He doesn't even do that much damage. And the stun just adds up, I guess.
Stand roundhouse. Anything with the stand roundhouse link, you're looking good.
Just that sweep. Yeah, that double knee, huh?
Yeah.
It really adds up.
Yeah. And you're always getting an easy combo after it. Gotta check that.
Yeah, he did kind of a little late.
Yeah.
Maybe the wrong check. But it was good enough. Sometimes you can just sweep it. I think sweeping is probably the best option. Dashes up, crouching medium punch. That's punishable, but Fang's gonna have a hard time punishing anything really.
Juggled after the one hit with the air jump MK. Interesting.
Yeah, Julio looks a little. That was a pretty good punish right there.
Got himself out of the corner too, but here's Sonic Fox still.
Wake up button.
Stand strong.
What is Julio doing? That's the second time on block he's done a Shoryuken. He's looking.
He's tapping his stick. It might be some negative edge.
Could be. It's just really not like him. Usually his hit confirms are on point. So
Round 1.
either way, that worked out in Sonic Fox's favor. He just got a gift right there. Ooh, Sonic Fox was pretty nice right there as he was still talking, and he actually didn't go up and attack his character.
What a gentleman.
I know, right? I would have gotten a free jump in if I was playing.
Oh yeah, you're saying goodbye to 40%. Counter hit from Julio.
His throw gets the second one, and tries to EX run out of there. And again, like we were talking about, throw Fang in the corner when you got him on the high stun situation.
He knows the matchup. He knows the matchup.
I don't know if he knows the matchup, but he knows that.
Well, that's something.
Yeah.
That's something, and it's tough for him to get out with that V reversal. His V reversal has a pretty significant recovery and doesn't go very far, so if baited, it will get hit.
Oh yeah, that's right. He doesn't have a hit V reversal. He has an escape V reversal, like Nash and Rashid. Nice cross cut right there on the DP. Timed it well. Big damage. Stun is now an issue. Goes for the overhead. Gets blocked.
Making Sonic Fox panic a bit, but he does find that roundhouse V trigger activate. See if he can turn things around.
It's not over yet.
Doesn't care about the poison. Shrugs it off.
Oh, scoops him. He's gonna get a super soon. So okay. Julio takes that one a lot more convincingly. I think having no execution errors is probably helped him out. I mean, just on paper, you got to think like Ken does really good in this fight, so that's why it's kind of surprising the first one was such a.
I mean, I play this character, and I'll tell you, not just on paper, I think Ken does pretty well.
Yeah, and you can kind of just do like, stupid unsafe stuff versus Fang, like random hurricane kicks to go over that stuff. So I don't know. All right, good step kick right there, gets the knockdown. Eats the throw though on wake up.
Counter hit link. Doesn't get the knockdown on the far range Tokido.
Ooh. Goes for the DP, didn't like that situation. Puts him in the corner. Now Julio's got him where he wants him. Oh, good. Got the airborne V reversal right there. So he got the knockdown. Step kick again, unsafe, but it's working for him.
The poison's gonna stay. You go in, that reapplies it.
That poison's adding up. Ooh, evaded the fireballs again. Not hit confirming.
What? That's the third time.
That's the third time. That's not a good look.
Round 2. Fight.
Not sure. You know what I think he's trying to do? He's trying to do EX Fireball, and he's getting EX Shoryuken. And that could be a stick issue. That just could be him being nervous. Oh, wait, he's about to get stunned right here.
Nice adjustment from Sonic Fox. He tried to poke through, but it was an EX Fireball this time. That led to a lot.
Right.
His turnaround from Julio after getting the throw into the corner. Sonic Fox again fishes with the roundhouse V-trigger activate. He rarely misses his combo. Chance for Julio.
Yep, definitely. Oh, gets the air reset. It messes up Julio's timing. Wake up DP.
Had to do it.
Works. Had to do it. I agree. Good tech. That was a really important tech.
Gotta watch out for the
double
instant
EX.
Overhead.
That's a huge win for Sonic Fox.
Wow!
Yeah, he knows it too.
Sonic Fox came to play.
That's second place at Winter Brawl. Julio considered one of the best players in NorCal.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't playing too well, but that's a big win for Sonic Fox.
He played really well, Sonic Fox.
Sonic Fox played well, sure, yeah.
Yeah, but some huge mistakes, on the part of Julio, just throwing those Choryu's out that just got unpunished for 30-40%.
And that's just a weird execution there. I mean, anybody who plays Street Fighter is not going to make that. Like, even lower end players are not going to make that kind of mistake. So that's why it's a little concerning when you see something like that. It has to be a stick issue, or he's just, really nervous. Like, who knows?
He didn't look nervous at all.
He didn't. He just looked
he has no reason to be.
He just looked kind of aggravated. Like, what is going on?
Yeah. He won a local tournament, Julio, on Thursday, right?
Yeah,
so
that's right.
Tournament jitters, I don't really think they're an issue. It's an execution thing.
Well, this is CPT, and we're talking about, free ride to the Capcom Cup. And speaking of,
talking about
the next road on the CPT tour. NorCal Regionals is going to be next week. Sacramento, California. Of course, John Choi helping to run that thing. Great, in my opinion, greatest American Street Fighter player ever.
I salute.
Nope.
I salute.
And that's going to be a barn burner. A lot of the international players are going to stick around and go to that too. Collect those points. It adds up in the premier events. You get more points, right? So even if you don't win, if you get kind of like anywhere in top 8, you're getting a good chunk of points. So it's worth it. All right, so it looks like Wolfkrone is up, and Wolfkrone did he defeated LPN, I believe.
Yeah, that was close.
He did. It was close.
No, wait, actually, that one might not have been too close. But Wolfkrone's looking good this weekend.
Yeah, he is. And I mean, he had that money match yesterday that he lost for his champ. I will say this though, he did some stuff that I was impressed by.
In that set?
In that set.
Oh, you were watching?
Yeah, I was watching.
Cool.
So I was actually, because I thought it was just going to be like he's learning the match while it's going on, but he obviously did his homework.
Okay.
He came in there and did some really esoteric punishes and just had some information and moves that he was using with Laura that was kind of like, that's new.
I agree. There's definitely some specific versus Dalsum things, but it also did feel like he was learning along the way. That might have just had a lot to do with Champ's style.
Yeah.
It's hard to practice against somebody so offensive.
Yeah, the actual match, like live, he may have been figuring it out. Maybe one of his first time fighting against him, but I think in general, like, he had a lot of stuff in mind.
Stuff against limbs, nice whiff punishes, and specific setups against the characters with weaker reversals. I completely agree.
And right back at it, Sonic Fox gets to stay on. He's warm, so let's see if Wolf can prepare for this fight at all. I feel like if you're playing like online or in tournaments at all, you're probably pretty used to fighting Loras, because there seems to be a lot of them.
Yeah, this is the least represented character of Vong, but he's definitely weak to strong offense, so Wolfkrone should feel comfortable just playing his game.
Wolfkrone just mauled. That was a quick round. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. Sonic Fox is gonna have the tools at his disposal to keep a character out, but once Wolfkrone does get in, no 3-frame jab, no invincible reversal. It's gonna be hell getting out.
She's got the armor.
Yep,
there it is to go through the projectile.
Exactly. You gotta watch out when you plant that ground projectile, because Laura can't EX right through it. Good overhead.
Don't poke after that. Don't press buttons.
He did. He did not respect the +2. Punish.
A big punish.
Yep. Gets the knockdown. And the setup, stand jab. Goes for a counter hit setup. Cancels out.
Wolfkrone with V-trigger available. Gotta watch for the footsies again. Touch sweep activate. Stand roundhouse money chance combo.
Doesn't go into super.
I like that. He wants to kill. He wants to kill. He's got V-trigger. He's got super.
Overhead. Yeah, but he paid for it.
Counter poke.
Maybe he doesn't know the bite that well, because a lot of times, if you block a move from Laura, you basically default into stand blocking, because there's no reason to crouch block. So.
Oh, right, yeah. If you're gonna pick a block.
If you're gonna pick a block, right? Because her crouching forward and sweep range is very limited, and Wolfkrone just jumps in right away. Kind of style looking a little disrespectful now. Maybe he's got a read on Sonic Fox. All right, there we go. Sonic Fox gotta calm him down.
Face him out with the quadruple knee.
There we go. See, this is where Sonic Fox likes it. Just very slow. Laura's struggling to get in. Nope, he is not respecting the frame advantage.
Yep, that one's +2 as well, I believe.
Good cross up. What's he got? Oh, tricked him.
He started off on the other side, but then crossed back through. Really tricky stuff.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
That did look weird. Jumps over. Good blocks by Wolfkrone. Uses a V reversal to get out of there. Uses another one. A lot of gray health, and it's all gone now. Ooh, and the defense doesn't hold up by Sonic Fox. That was really good. So you're looking at 2 V reversals, and the gray health just adds up, and then finally he gets in. even if you land a jab.
Hey, check it out. You were right. The screen actually is bigger.
See, I told you it happens,
Hey,
right? I knew it happened.
I believed.
This is why Dawson players love this stage.
And Fang players as well.
Yeah, and Fang players, because it gives them more room to run away.
Yep. He's going to try to slide through. Wolfkrone's going to have to scout that. He goes for the jump instead. Smart adaptation from Sonic Fox. Plays to the offense.
Almost every single attack that has frame advantage, Wolfkrone is not respecting the frame advantage. He's hitting buttons and he's paying for it.
Just there.
And now he's dizzy.
Just there.
Oh, missed
That's
the
what
shot.
you're talking about.
Look at the health just tick away. Yeah, he just threw that round away. He's really got to figure out. Oh, and puts the noodles on him. That's terrible.
Wow,
Oh, he's got the
I've
hat.
I've never even seen the double stage fatality.
I've never seen the double stage either.
Oh man, he bought the. Oh, it's gone already.
It's gone already. One
Oh
hit.
my god, he worked so hard for that.
That's brutal. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
It's
That's not a good look. You better check who pressed pause.
I don't know. It might not be possible to determine. It might be one of those things where it just defaults to one player. The crowd wants to see them just keep playing. I'm of the mindset that you just keep going, but this is the Capcom Pro Tour, and there may be some official regulations to.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on over there. We're gonna have some issues. It had to be Wolfkrone, you know? Like, it just had to be Wolfkrone. Why? Why is this happening? Somebody's telling him that he has to go into settings. We're gonna let them figure this out. It's unfortunate, but it happens.
It's a good match, though.
It was a good match, yeah. That's kind of, you know, the buzzkill about it.
I do agree with what you're saying. As far as Wolfkrone trying to challenge out of a disadvantageous position, might not be familiar with the crouch light kick is advantage from Fang, the crouch medium kick is advantage from Fang.
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty standard fighting game
Those are the ones.
situation you have to do. Attacking in the negatives, don't do it. I mean, that's exactly how counter hit setups work. You know, they set up an advantage and let you think you could hit a button there or do something, and then nail you for it. So, okay, we're trying to get this squared away, guys. I'm gonna get back to this match for you. Hopefully, I can get some information on how we're gonna proceed with the match, because I'm not sure exactly what happens.
Or they're taking a screenshot.
Okay.
Oh, they're changing it. They're changing the settings so that if you hit the share button, then it will just take an instant photo instead of going to that
instead
screen.
of going to that screen,
Yeah.
right?
And
that
there's
makes sense.
also a setting. Oh, checking out the replay, and it looks like we can kind of determine who did the pause. Oh, right there, Shin final round block up, player one. I'm not gonna tell them that though. It's I'm gonna leave that for them.
I'm chilling
Over here.
Yeah,
We're here.
I'm doing my thing.
Yeah.
Everybody's just trying to figure this out right now. Again, sorry guys, this happens. You know. Oh, somebody touched the face of the controller. Again, they're both pad players, so I think it might have been. Well, it was first player, so was that Sonic Fox? I don't know.
It was. I believe it was Wolfkrone actually.
Well, it was player one,
Wait.
and you can see right there. That's who
Oh
player
yeah,
one
you're
is.
right. Good call. Yeah, their sides are just swapped, but it appears so.
Yeah, I mean, we try to put safeguards in place for stuff like this. Like you said, changing what certain buttons do in match, you know, making it so when you press the start
Oh
button.
wait, now they're trying to. Are they trying to make sure?
But these things do happen. So how are they going to proceed with this? Is Wolfkrone just going to take the round, or? Okay, we're going to get some info for you guys right here.
We reviewed the tapes, and it looks like Sonic Fox did, so we gave the round to Wolfkrone, therefore giving Wolfkrone the match.
Okay. All right. I got an update from Calm Warrior, who I gotta say has no voice
No
left
voice is
this
gone.
weekend. He was straining to get the message to me that It was determined after reviewing the replay, as we saw, that Sonic Fox committed the pause.
Yeah, that
so
makes
the
sense.
round goes to Wolfkrone, therefore the match goes to Wolfkrone.
All right.
Or the game goes to Wolfkrone.
Yep.
And it looks like that. Does that give him the match?
That does give him the match.
All right, well, tough break. Them's be the break sometimes.
I mean, don't hit that button. There's
You know,
not much. I mean, there's not much you could do about that, right? Like, you make a mistake, you got to own up for it, and then just.
And what's important
Can't do
here is this is not a thing about Wolfkrone, right? He didn't take this pause. This is a rule.
It's like forced upon him.
Yeah, it's instituted because in reality, the players should not have the choice.
They don't have. Yeah, exactly.
You shouldn't have
Exactly.
the choice.
Because then
Do
you're
you
gonna
want to
get
win, Magus? Do
No.
you want a free win or not?
Right, and we've had situations in the past where, like, before these kind of rules were implemented, like Ryan Hart in Grand Finals of EVO, remember? And, like, something happened where there was an issue with.
We'll get back to that.
Yeah, well, all right. So we're gonna have Joe versus Four-Woode, actually. That they're just cutting into my ear right now, telling me. But Joe versus Four-Woode, is this 0-0 or what's the score on this, guys? Can you give me a? Do you know? They don't know. All right. Well, it looks like. Oh my goodness! Wow! If that was for the win, that's one way. That's one way to do
It
it.
is for a win.
Okay, we're gonna find out if that was if the second win in the set or what.
And he was actually scouting the V reversal. That's why he went for the meaty grab. But oh no, full super.
So now it's 1-0. Okay.
This is the second win for player one.
Okay, so I think we're gonna get back to I think we're gonna finish this match. It looks like. What do we have next on stream? It looks like over there.
On deck over there is Goichi and Flash.
Okay. So we're gonna wrap up Joe versus Four-Woode right here again. Joe did win the first match with a wake-up suit. Gotta do it.
Sometimes you gotta go for it. L.I. Joe comes from the days of the arcade. Knows how to bet it.
Four-Woode stalking him right now. Good moonsault over that fireball. Chokes him out. And Joe moving forward. Joe, one of the best Nashes. Just straight up.
Whenever all champion.
Nice combo, doesn't confirm to a special though. Ooh, gets it stunned.
Huge read into the stun. Stand roundhouse, anti-jump.
Four-Woode definitely has a lot of practice for Nash players too, so he knows what to do. He knows how to approach this. I'm sure Joe, no stranger to Ryu.
He can't be. Not in this game. Not in this game.
Oh, got it. Goes for the assault.
That hurts so much.
Takes a little bit of meter. Joe sitting on a super. Spends it on an anti-air.
Perfect angle for it. He fell back right into that position.
Yep, Joe can just move into a corner or run back and have a lot more real estate to kind of move around. Now they're anti-air. Joe's so good at using that. And you notice they use it really early because it doesn't actually have like lower body invincibility or anything like that. So that is kind of how you have to use it.
Gotta get that hitbox out early and have a perfect sweet spot.
Yep. No punish. I got to jump in, but no follow-up.
Yeah.
Four-Woode sitting on B-trigger, no meter. Respects the advantage right there. Joe just poking away right now. See, Nash is going to be the crazy thing about Nash is using that V skill, you can end up getting like two V skills around, and with Nash, that's pretty wild.
Yeah, that V trigger is tricky. L.I. Joe, though, committing to that bullet clear. Four-Woode giving him a taste of his own medicine and moving in behind his fireballs, and he is punishing the recovery a little bit, so he'll have to think twice.
They both have good tools to deal with fireballs. I mean, Ryu has a parry, and Nash has his V skill. Both of them have a V skill. Alright, Four-Woode putting on pressure. Joe with the medium kick skice in neutral, which, I mean, it's good. Why not?
Ooh, nice confirm. Joe,
Big damage. He can close this out with the pressure. You do get a setup after this. Puts him mid-screen, though. Dash forward.
got him with a nice little fadeaway.
Yep.
Stand strong.
Caught him throwing.
He did a great job, Joe, of establishing the fireball game. And then it forced Four-Woode to jump a little bit,
I mean,
to
the
play
fireball-
more actively.
The fireball game is going to be kind of weird in that matchup. Again, like we said, with both their V skills kind of, interrupting the pace. So
Yeah.
it's going to end up coming down to like pokes and just whose reactions are better. And,
Yeah.
Joe's reactions are insane. So
Even in the jump range, he showed no fear. Just threw him out.
Yeah, and they our next two guys have been waiting patiently, and it's going to be Flash versus Goichi. And Goichi, probably one of the strongest Chuns we've seen in this tournament.
Oh, he's
so
looked
far.
really nice, really nice.
And Flash, again, one of the best Vegas we've seen, so it's going to be a really interesting match. And I know Chun-Li players, again, this is one of those things, like, depends who you ask. Chun-Li players are kind of like, Vega's pretty good versus Chun-Li, and Vega players are like, I don't like fighting Chun-Li, so, you know, we'll see what happens.
You know, Flash Metroid is really kind of a lab monster, though. That guy, he'll have something new at almost every tournament, it feels like, and he's a perennial contender, but he'll have trouble breaking past the top 8 in tournaments of this magnitude.
All right, well, let's see if his hard work's paid off. Vega's going to have some pretty good pokes in this. Sweep is really good versus Chun-Li. Stand strong, and Claw is going to be really good. He really likes Stand Strong. That's one of his favorite pokes. So let's see how it interacts with Chun. And we've seen Goichi. They're having some controller issues over here. Let's get this squared off before we get into the match, guys. And I'm not trying to have another Wolfkrone Sonic Fox incident. Alright, guys, again, if you're just tuning in, I'm Magus. You can follow me at Magus1234 on Twitter. I'm here with Ski Sonic.
Enjoying this stuff, but
it's been a long one. I mean, the 2 days, 3 days actually, and I know the first day you put in a lot of work, so it's been a long one for you, man. But yesterday was great. We had a bunch of interesting matches. It was pool play though, and you know, like we promised, the caliber is going to be raised here. We're going to have higher caliber matches. You know, the winners of their pools. So there's not, you know, there's no excuse for sloppy play and all that stuff. They're going to be cut above the rest. So, and this is kind of new in the fact that we're doing top 128 on Sunday. Usually at this point in time, we do like top 16 or top 8. So this is pretty crazy.
When the tournament has 1,000 people and you got limited resources to run it, you got to do what you got to do.
Right, and so we are running every winner's match of their pool from yesterday, and then we're going to kind of run as much as we can, and depending on the time, you know, is where we're going to hit the point in like top 8, top 16, top whatever, and then run every single one of those matches. So that's kind of how that's going to work.
So we'll do our best to get you guys as many great matches as possible is the point of the story.
Right. And just to give you guys a little info on what we're going to be seeing, we're going to have, after Flash and Goichi, we're going to be having Riketsu, another Vega player, versus PH Nando, a Mika player, one of the better Mika players in NorCal. Preceding that, we're going to be having PR Balrog versus Chaotix, so that should be an interesting one. And then Knuckle Deuce match, which I think he's waiting for his opponent.